Hey guys, Mr. Kennedy back with video 30, which is dealing with plants. This one is going to be short and sweet, so you're going to like it. Basically, we just need to talk about what makes a plant and what separates it from other living things. Plants have 5 characteristics you need to know. They're multicellular. They are autotrophic, which means, remember, autotroph means that it makes their own food, right? They are eukaryotic, which means they have a nucleus. And usually we think of eukaryotic meaning they can be multicellular. They're stationary, they don't move, and then they have a cell wall. Okay, so those are 5 characteristics that you definitely need to know for the test. And the next thing is that if we believe that all life began in the oceans by the primordial soup theory, then plants had to learn how to move to land. They had to overcome some problems. Now the obvious problem is they had to learn how to live without a constant supply of water. So the first thing that plants had to learn how to overcome was how to conserve water, and they did this in several ways. First, plants have what's called a waterproof cuticle. That's just an outer covering of the plant. If you ever get a magnolia leaf, you can actually peel back the cuticle with your finger. It's like a waxy covering, but it acts the same way your skin does. Your skin waterproofs you. It keeps you from getting waterlogged or losing too much water. It has stomata. Stomata, if you remember, are openings in the leaf. I mean, they're just holes in the leaf that have guard cells around them. And these openings, whenever they are fully open, that allows water and gases to transport out. And when it's closed, it doesn't allow for water and gases to leave the plant. And then in extreme habitats, you may even have smaller leaves, like in the desert, have needles. A second thing they had to overcome was how to acquire water. If you lived in water, you didn't have to worry about it, so they had to learn how to acquire water, and they acquired water through root system. The third way, if you had the roots down at the bottom of the plant, and you had the leaves at the top of the plant that's needed the water to make photosynthesis, you had to figure out a way to transport that water throughout the plant. And the way they did is through xylem and phloem. Now, the way I remembered these, I do it with a really crude drawing. If I had a plant here, and I were to do my ABCs, A, B, C, D, okay? P would come before X. Well, the way I think of it, phloem is at the top of the plant and carries glucose down because that's what's made in the leaves. Xylem is going to be at the bottom of the plant and is going to carry water up. So xylem moves water up from the rest of the plant, and phloem moves it down from the leaves. The fourth thing is ways to reproduce without water. The plants had to overcome how to reproduce without water being there because they simply couldn't put their sperm or their eggs into the water and be able to survive. And the way they did is to attract pollinators through either a vivid color or through nectar or something of that aspect. And the second way is actually have a seed that protected the embryo. We'll talk about this a little bit later. But anyway, I hope this helps clear up everything, and you guys have a nice day.